AITA for preventing my ex from getting 50-50 custody or our daughter? Ex and I separated a few months ago, and in the beginning we were in agreement that 50-50 was the best thing for our daughter. Then we went to the first mediation, and I learned he expected me to be fully responsible for finding and paying for childcare on his weeks as well as my own. And if I couldn't find childcare, he expected me to pick her up in the morning before he went to work and bring her back to him when he got back to his apartment. I was not okay with that and said as much. We didn't get anywhere because he insisted all childcare-related tasks were my responsibility since I had always done them. After of mediation, he continued to argue with me, and I told him that 50-50 custody means he is 100 responsible during his time with her and I am 100 responsible during my time. His counteroffer was still 50-50 custody, but she could stay with me most of the summer and he would see her every other weekend, but we still switch weeks during the school year. I again refused and told him 50-50 custody means 50-50 all year long, not just when it's convenient for you. That apparently got through to him, and he's told me I can have primary physical custody, and he will take her every other weekend, and we split holidays during the school year when he can take vacation to stay with her instead of working. But now he's told his family about our disagreement, and they're texting and calling me because I'm stealing his child from him. They think I should continue to be responsible for all childcare all year long since he works so hard and needs the help. His mother was being particularly vocal about it, and I asked her why doesn't she volunteer to pay for childcare for him. Her response was that it's too expensive and not her responsibility. Again, I disagreed because I'm not her son's nanny. I told the rest of his family the same thing. I was sure I was right until his sister, who I've always thought of as level-headed, also told me I was being unfair. Ex hasn't ever had to do any of those tasks, and he shouldn't be expected to start doing them now after so many years. Am I the asshole for telling him he's reasonable for our daughter during his time with her, which is now preventing him from having 50-50 custody? Editing because I forgot to add I have been exceptionally careful to keep our daughter out of earshot of any verbal conversations around this, and I don't let her play with my phone. She won't stumble across any of the text exchanges. She loves us both, and I don't want to be one of those parents that involves the child in adult matters. Second, edit because it was brought to my attention I didn't say why is both scheduling and paying for the childcare time we need is possible. Childcare is through her school all year long. We can each have an account, and the days needed are selected and paid for a month in advance. It's not a set schedule until then days are paid for.